Hey, you guys, and welcome back to My Messy Life. I'm Heather P. Where perfection is boring, let's get messy. You want to get messy? Let's get messy. How are my friends? How are you guys? Did you guys have a nice holiday weekend? Nice memorial? Let me know. What did you guys do? Comment. I don't think I really have any followers yet. TikTok, I'm getting followers, but I think they're all fake accounts. But I want to thank all you guys. Um, I just I didn't even think I'd have one. So to have more than one listener, I can't thank you enough. And I just hope nothing but great things for you. And I'd really like to talk to you and get to know you. So please, honestly, like, comment, come be my friend. Um, Also, let's get into it. So, episode 7, the results. I left you guys cliffhanger. I know I'm a stinker. Stinker. Okay, so we'll get into it. Episode 8, just when I thought it was over. No. All right. So, where did I leave off? I'm on a phone call. Not an I'm sorry, not a my bad, but a you got 4 organisms and they're in your bone. You guys, you saw that coming, right? Like you really did, right? Yeah, me too. Me too. I don't know why, but it kept popping in my head. And in another episode, if you guys watch back, I said that somebody mentioned this at Young Women's that my daughter was at. And she said that her brother had it, but it was in his leg. And they actually had to amputate the leg to get rid of it. So I was like, you can't amputate my face. Maybe. I mean, they're doing wonderful things now, right? There's got to be something, right? Let's move on. Anyway, so she says it's in your bone. My mandible, if I'm saying that correctly. If I'm not, correct me, guys. I need to know. Plus, it's how I speak. I don't do it well. Okay, so pretty much it's in between my sinus and my teeth. So it's where the ENT say that it's my teeth that probably did this. And it's where the dentists say it's probably my sinuses that did it. Stay to episode 10 and I can give you a better idea of where it came from. But this takes time, people. I mean, it took me almost a year to get this done. Could you imagine, too, if that ENT didn't take me seriously and I just was like, okay, whatever they say, and I didn't fight for myself? I wouldn't be here. Think about that. That's crazy. Okay, let's not. Anyway, moving on. What are my organisms? I have 4 of them. 2 of them, I don't know. I can look it up. And I'm not going to show all my records unless you guys want to know. So comment. Let me know. Anyway, 2 of them I don't know. I didn't care to know. They didn't seem serious. They were very long. Can't pronounce them. The other 2, however, are the ones I'm about. One is strep. Okay? Streptococcus. Strep. Like strep throat. So it makes sense why I had the sore throat on the left side for 42 days now. Strep. Even though we did a strep test. I think we did 2. Cultured it. Yeah, you guys. Yeah. I have that in my bone. Then I have staph. Staph. What's the long name for staph? I don't know. It's long. And it's long for my lisp. It's like lisp. It's like when I try to say peanuts. If I try really hard, peanuts. Peanuts. See the difference? See why I don't do it? Hope that gave you a giggle. Anyway, so yeah, it's strep and staph. So I'm kind of like, wait, what? And how? Well, we don't know how. I mean, we don't know how. Could it have been a bad tooth that you had for years? Sure. Wait, but I go to the dentist and I get x-rays once a year. So wouldn't they have seen that? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. You've got to be kidding me. Like, you've got to be kidding me. What is the point? Okay, so now what do I do? Well, ID will see you. Infectious disease will now see you. I have like, hallelujah. Are you serious? That's great. Now I'm thinking I'm going to be healed, you guys. Like, my ship has come in. It has taken me so long and they wouldn't see me. Now they'll see me. And everyone kept telling me, like, if it's really bad and infectious disease will see you, they will fix you. I just cannot wait, right? Can't wait. Okay, so what do I do until then? Well, we're going to put you back on Augmentin. Great. I'll at least feel better. That's wonderful. So you got to remember, this all started in March, and now we're getting into spring. We're getting into like February. Yeah. And they're going to give me Augmentin until I see the ID. So some of the questions I had for the oral surgeon, because I went back and saw her physically after this, and was, can this kill me? Like, this is strep and staph. This is serious. Yes, it is serious, she said. And she said, I mean, yeah, it could, but anything can. Okay, touche, good point. I mean, I could walk down the street tomorrow and get hit by a piano, like falling from the sky. Probably not in Salt Lake, but I mean, what could happen? Could happen. A meteor, you know. These things happen, people. Lightning. Yeah. I mean, you don't know. Anyway, so touche. And then my next question is, can it spread? Is it going to spread? Two-parter, right? Yeah, it can spread. And is it going to spread? I mean, I don't know. We don't know. That's not something we can answer. Okay, so you don't really know much about it. Well, we know it's a bone infection, and we know there's strep and staph and 2 other organisms. Okay. Is it going to deform my face? Because when they went in there, what it does is the infection is killing the bone. So it's just turning the bone into like crumbs and dust. That is severely painful. I feel like somebody has been hitting me in the head. And if you've never been actually punched, I hope you never do. And I'm not trying to put that on you. No spell, no none of that. I know how I feel about that. But I had 2 older sisters, and let me tell you, they were very good at it. Very good at it. And I think my head is numb from it. But yeah, it feels like that. But it also feels like I still have a really bad tooth. Now, a lot of people during this thought it was my neuropathy because I have trigeminal neuropathy, or however you say it, in my head. Okay, I know the difference. Trust and believe I know the difference. This is not the same. Neuropathy isn't pound, pound, boom, boom. This is like laying down. It still feels like pound, pound, boom, boom. But it also still feels like I got my bell rung. Anyway, so yeah, it is going to deform your face. Okay, and why can't we just take it out? Like, why can't we just go in there and take it out? Okay, that's a very good question. Few different reasons. One, we don't know how much healthy bone there is. We can't tell. We can't see it on the MRI. You can see it on the X-ray. And again, be happy to show you guys, but I need a comment. I need a follow. Just, yeah. But yeah, we don't know how much healthy bone there is. So we could go in there and, I mean, it could be your whole entire cheek all the way up to the socket, to the ear. I mean, we don't know. And then that will collapse your whole entire face. Then you can't breathe. And that's doing more harm than good. Therefore, we will not take it out. There was about a good year there, you guys. I was fighting to take it out. I went to every oral surgeon because I thought, there's got to be a way, right? With like the advance in technology. But not a lot of people apparently get bone infections in their face. Don't know of any. Do you know of any? One dentist, oral surgeon that I met, he said that somebody came in and they thought it was a bone infection, never got a biopsy, never really got imaging, just thought it was a bone infection, gave them meds for 3 months and they were healed. Well, according to the book, that's exactly what you do. And according to the book, that's what should happen. Apparently, I'm not in the book, you guys. They need to write a new book, okay? For the people that aren't in the book. Because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's not in the book. I'm just saying. There's got to be a book out there that are for people that are not in the book. Just think about that, people. You could write it. Just saying. There's things to do. Okay, so, and her comment to that, because I've asked her a few times, was, I don't know. This might be a trigger warning for people. And I don't label my things. My whole videos are trigger warnings for people. Let's put it that way. But this is what she said to me. When I said, are you sure we can't remove it? Well, we don't know how much healthy bone there is, so we could collapse your face. Okay, but I mean, does it hurt to just go in and see? Well, yeah, because we could spread it. Anytime anyone goes over there, either to take out another tooth, open it up to do another debridement, to do another biopsy, we have the chance of unleashing it into your blood, into your body, into your socket, your eye socket, into your, like, we don't know where it's going to go. And I don't want to be the one responsible for that. You're going to hear that a lot. Also, this isn't like it's cancer. That's what she said to me. If it was cancer, we'd remove it. I didn't understand the severity of that until I've met cancer patients that actually had to get it removed. Yeah, I didn't understand what that meant. And I didn't understand what she meant. I was just like, wow, you're harsh. Like, I thought I was aggressive. Damn. I mean, this is what I need to hear. I'm an aggressive person. I'm a blunt person. Give it to me. This is what I need to hear. This is who I, yes. But damn. And then I actually met some. Yeah. I'm so thankful it's not. I mean, it's bad, you guys. Please don't get me wrong. Like, this isn't like high five. And like I tell you, I don't like to compare. But that is it's different. And if they did take it out, I mean, they could collapse my whole face. And I mean, could I live another 10 years with this? Maybe. So she co-authored a book, apparently, with another doctor that lives in Connecticut, about bone infections. What's the irony of that, you guys? Do you guys believe in that, or do you believe it's like divine? It's like written. I don't know. I believe that it was meant to be. Anywho, she was like, you can go back and meet the guy who I wrote the book with. I'm like, no, I'm good. I believe you. I mean, I believe you because I've been to how many oral surgeons? I'm skipping ahead, but anyway. So, yeah, we can't take it out. And we don't want to keep going in there. I'm not going to go in there again, ever, because I'm not going to be the one that spreads it. Like, just leave it alone. Just go to ID, take your Augmentin, see what happens. Because by the book, right, guys? I should take the Augmentin. Really, it's 6 months to a year. By the book. And it should go away. Well, I'm almost a year, right? Because I started the Augmentin on and off for a year. I mean, I wasn't on it for a straight year. So I don't know if that really counts. But I guess if you add it all up, it could be like 3 to 6 months. Well, at least 6, right? You know, I failed math. Anywho. So, I go to ID. I'm so excited to be there, you guys. I feel like my prayers have been answered. Like, I am going to be healed. I meet the gentleman. He's kind at first. And I go over everything with him. And everything's in the chart, you know, from the start of the 42 days to here. And he's like, okay. And it's, mind you, it's been like 2.5 months since I've been put on the Augmentin again, from the oral surgeon to seeing him. It took me a minute to get in. So, I mean, it wasn't a rush, but I was like, okay. So he's like, okay, well, you've been on the Augmentin. I'm like, yeah. He's like, okay, well, you should be good after that, as long as you're not smoking. And I was smoking up until about all this started happening. And then I was so scared. I was like, no, because what if it is something like really terrible? So yeah, I wasn't at this time. And I was like, okay. And he's like, so it should be gone. Like, you should be fine. Finish this amoxicillin and buy the book. You know, it should be gone. Okay. Like, I totally see what you're saying and what the book says. But with everything I've gone through, like my blood, it's been good this whole time. There's no abnormalities. I wasn't swollen like a grapefruit. What's in there is pretty serious, you know. I mean, when you guys give it to me, I feel like I'm out of the thorns, but I don't feel like I've reached Jack and Jill yet. I feel like I'm running towards them and I'm like, I'm feeling better. And then they're like, come on. And I'm like, wait, hold on. I need to sit. Let me sit. Hold on. Oh, lady, gotta sit. You guys go ahead with your pail. Can you take my pail too? Because I can't carry it. I just don't feel good. Like I still feel like I had the flu, you guys. I still feel like I'm not 100% yet. I feel like I'm getting up that hill, but I'm clawing. I'm clawing. I'm living a little, but I'm still just existing. But okay. Maybe that lasts like 2 weeks is all I need, you know? Okay. And then he's like, if you don't feel better, come back. Okay, so should I just make the appointment now? Okay. So I leave. I finish. Not very hopeful. Because the pain's still there. The yuckiness is still there. The flu feeling's still there. Okay? Still there. And then when I'm off it, I just feel like I'm slowly going back down the hill, like I'm sliding with my hands, like clawing, like anyway, I go back. Yeah. He's like, no, it's gone. You guys. I'm like, do you see me? Are you listening to me? It was like he's only listening to defend. He wasn't listening to hear me. I'm like, I'm getting cold sweats again. I mean, I'm right back to square one, except for the sore throat on the left side. I am now getting like things in my eye that aren't really in my eye. I go to the eye doctor and they're like, there's nothing there. There could have been something there, but now it's out. And now you have an infection. Take these eye drops. And this is happening repeatedly. And it's happening for like 3 months at a time. Like it doesn't just go away. And my eye's getting like swollen. So it's just only on the left. And I'm getting just all these things, you guys. So I'm like, it can't be. You know, it's possible. It just never went away. And he's like, no, it went away. It's because you smoked. But I'm not smoking right now. So you can't blame that. No. No. And even if I was, you can't just blame that. That's not fair. And I hate the judges. There's something else that's probably going to kill me before that, okay? I mean, cigarettes didn't give me stage 4 cirrhosis, okay? Anywho, and did you know that can be genetic? Liver problems can be genetic. Getting cirrhosis can be genetic. I did not know that. Neuropathy, genetic. Ingrown toenails, genetic. BRCA genes, genetic. Come on, people. These genes, they matter. Unfortunately, I had a lot of them. But he's like, no, you're fine. I think it's in your head. Of course you do. It's always in my head. Of course you do. Everyone thinks that. So I'm like, okay. He's like, you're fine. I promise you're fine. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And I don't agree with you. So you're not going to do anything. You're not going to give me more Augmentin. We're not going to do anything. He's like, what do you want me to do? I was like, well, I thought I'd at least get a PICC line. I mean, he's like, well, we don't do that for bone infections. Well, what do you do? I mean, he's like, well, it's strep and staph, so Augmentin. Okay. I go back and see the oral surgeon after this too, because I'm just still like, you guys aren't listening. She's like, well, there's not much I can do. You know, I'm not going to go back in there. And, you know, in theory, he's right. Augmentin should help. But also, there is no blood flow to the bone. Okay. So is this ever going to go away? Probably not. No. I mean, if it hasn't yet, probably not. So I'm not labeled chronic quite yet. No, you're not yet. No. Oh, okay. So I go home. A few days go by and I process this and I'm like, no, you guys aren't listening to me. I don't feel good. I'm dragging myself out of bed. I feel like I did when I first came in. And you guys are telling me it's all in my head. You're wrong. So I write a letter to the doctor. And I let him know that I don't feel safe in his care. And those were my words. I very nicely put, delicately, I don't feel safe in your care. I feel like you're not listening to me. I feel like you're dismissing of everything I'm saying. And I feel like, you know, everything that I've been through in the last year speaks for itself, that, you know, I'm definitely going through something and that the Augmentin has not healed me. And I do not want to stay with you because I don't feel that you're going to be able to take care of me. And I don't feel safe. Yeah. So instead of getting a letter back, I just get a new appointment on my chart with a new doctor and ID. A new infectious disease doctor. It's a woman. So I'm like, okay, all right, I'll go. And it was like 2 weeks later. So I was like, yeah, okay. At least they listened, let's see what, I'm gung ho. So I go in there. She's very nice. She's very nice. And didn't mention really much about it, because of course that wasn't anything to do with her. Totally understand. But I voiced my concerns and let her know that I didn't feel safe and where I'm at now, how I got here, my story. Takes forever to tell. And she says, okay, you know what? It's been a while. Because we're in what, like August now? It's been a while. Let me talk to that oral surgeon. Let me see if I can get her to go back in there. Do another biopsy. And let's just see if it's gone. Let's test your theory. Yes. Finally, someone's listening to me. Yes, let's test my theory. Let's go back in there, please. Yeah, yes, yes, and yes. She's like, well, I don't know if she'll agree. Well, just ask. I mean, what's the harm in asking? The worst you can do is say no. I don't know why people are so scared to ask things. It's how you learn. Anywho, she goes and she asks, and the oral surgeon agrees. Ah, you guys. I was like, finally. And then this is what she says. She goes, we're going to go back in. We're going to reoperate. We're going to do a whole nother biopsy. And we're going to see what the biopsy says. But this time, I think we're going to do something more. All right, you guys have to wait until episode 9 to figure out what the more is. Figure out if it even helped. All right, you guys, I know I'm a stinker again. What can I say? I can't help myself. But again, come back for episode 9 so you can hear how that goes. The next biopsy goes, if they find anything more, and what they plan to do, and see if that even helps. I mean, you never know. It actually could. I could be healed before episode 10, you guys. You never know. You got to wait and see. All right, you guys. So, I hope you guys had a great Memorial weekend. I hope you guys did something fun. Come to my TikTok, comment, be my friend. Let me know what you guys did. If you guys see me and you've known me from like blast from the past, let me know. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You got any fun stories? Let me know. We can get you on here. This is all for fun. My bucket list. It's never too late, you guys. Never too late. And then what is my Utah thing? Well, I had 2 things today. One's not a Utah thing. It's just a question. And I'm just curious on this. So I'm just going to ask it. Why do we not board planes from the back to the front? Doesn't that make more sense? So when we board a plane, you board everyone beginning from the very back of the plane. And then like the first class passengers are last. I mean, nothing against first class. I mean, you could still go first, but like that's how it would go. Doesn't that make more sense? Because you're putting people in from the front and then they have to put their suitcase up and it takes them forever. Why don't you do it the other way around? And it just seems like it would be smarter. Is there a reason for this? Let me know. Comment. Let me know. Okay. And then my Utah thing. You guys, this I've always loved about Utah is the cotton trees. So we have the cottonwoods. That's where the ski resorts are. Brighton, Cottonwood. So we have the cottonwoods. They're called the cottonwoods for a reason because of the cotton trees. So around here, especially in spring, it looks like it's snowing. And sometimes it looks like little feathers all over the ground, but it's not. It's cotton. And I'll try to get a video of it and put it on. If you guys want to see it, comment. Let me know. I'll put it on. But right now, 'tis the season. The cotton trees are blooming. The cotton is everywhere. So it's kind of fun. And like the other day I was driving, I was like, oh, it kind of looks like it's snowing. It wasn't. It's the cotton trees. So if you come to Utah, I suggest you come in the springtime or late spring. It's a little confuzzled right now with the whole weather and climate change that's not happening or is happening, whatever you believe. Don't care. So yeah, anyway, that's something to explore when you're here because it's really kind of cool. So I thought that would be my Utah thing today. So nothing too glamorous, but fun. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your day. And I hope you guys had a wonderful memorial. And I hope you guys come back for episode 9 and stay messy. You guys, don't be perfect. Perfection is boring. Be messy, stay messy, and live your lives. That's what life is for. It's for living, right? Don't let people make you feel bad for living it. Don't make people make you second guess yourself. No. And remember, you have come this far. You were fine before them. You lived before them. And you're going to be fine after them. It's true. No matter if it's a person, place, or thing. You got to remember that. And don't ever remember who you are and where you came from. Because the past is what made you people. And yeah, the past might have sucked. And your present might not be going so hot right now either. But look at the great things. Try to be thankful. Because the more thankful for you, that you are, and you look around and you're like, oh, I'm thankful for that. It just makes you feel better. It really does. And what's wrong with feeling better? Right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So I hope my amazing listeners out there can think of one thing that you're grateful of right now and that you're smiling really big and that nothing but like wonderful things come your way. Okay? Putting that juju out there for you. All right, you guys. This is Heather P. with My Messy Life, episode 8. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, perfection is boring. Stay messy. Messy. All right, my friends. Bye.